Court. Say hi.
Hi, guys.
Hey. Annie's gonna do a reaction to the Collider Collision. And we've got Molly's friend Janine, and her friend Stacy, and a guy named Mark. They're playing each other. And then two guys are gonna play each other to get Star Wars belt.
Star Wars.
And then somebody else who is really, 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 really good is going to probably destroy somebody else.
Because she's so good at it.
Hey, you wanna watch?
Yeah.
Okay, and
Go.
Oh, hello there. Mike K.O. Kalinowski, just coming off of another Inner Geekdom match, and I am actually, you caught me in some downtime here. All right, guys, I'm here to talk about one of my favorite apps out there. It's Amino. If you guys haven't joined Amino yet, you're missing out. Amino is an app that hosts a network of nearly 3 million different communities. I mean, everything from Star Wars to Marvel, Game of Thrones to DC. All right, well, let me show you something about Marvel right now, guys. Right now, I'm looking at this. It's got 100,000 committed Marvel junkies out there like you guys and me. What's cool about the community is that it's got something for everyone. If you want to discuss Infinity War theories, or you want to talk about role-playing or cosplay, or even sharing some fan art. Speaking of fan art, guys, you guys know me. I'm a DC guy. Right now, over 25,000 members. I want you to join the DC Entertainment Amino community and share your fan art. If you are an artist that you want to get your art out there, do this. Put it up on the Amino app, but hashtag it Collider Contest. This way I'll be able to find it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all that fan art, pick out some of my favorite stuff, throw it up on my Instagram, my Twitter. I might even throw it up on the live show as well, guys. Okay, guys, so click on the link in the YouTube description. It's for iOS and also Google. Check it and look for me. It's at Mike Kalinowski. If you guys follow me on Facebook or Instagram, same exact name. Check me out. We're going to get together on this here.
One letter. One letter, say it. Hey, man, good to see you, brother. Yeah. Are you ready? You ready? Because Dan's going to take this thing. We're going to smoke that fool once and for all. Finish off team action.
I can't be here. I can't be here.
What are you talking about? You can't be here. Dude, it's the 5. How can you not be here? Danny's coming back from retirement to fight his first match.
Cal's missing. Okay, I know. Look, I'm there for Dan. You know I'm Dan, and I'm here, but I don't know. You know, people are calling me right now. Cal is gone. My dog is my dog is gone.
Cal is missing?
He's missing, and people are calling me. They don't know where he is. I don't know where he is, so I have to go and find my dog.
All right.
Because if I swear to God,
okay, yeah.
if you know what,
I know
listen.
Okay, well, go.
Just
handle your shit.
Yeah,
I'll
tell Dan I'm here. I'll text you.
Okay.
You let me know everything that happens.
All right.
If I find him, I'll be back here.
Yeah.
But
I will.
You got it?
Yeah, we got it.
All right.
Go take care of your business. I don't like it.
Ooh. Hi, John. How's it going?
Take that smile off your face. We got a situation happening here, and I need you to handle it.
What's going on?
Riley's dog is missing. Cal is missing.
What do you mean Cal's missing?
What don't you understand? That dog is missing. Now, I don't know what kind of Mickey Mouse Schmoedown league you're running with you as the commissioner, but I've been around this league a long time. And shit like this doesn't happen.
I had nothing to do with Cal.
I'm not saying you had anything to do with it. Just listen to what I'm saying. It's not a coincidence that on the greatest day of the horseman's career, Riley's dog goes missing. Dan's former partner can't be there to walk him out. Now that's some suspicious shit. You're the commissioner, so your job is to figure this out.
What do you want me to do? You want me to put signs up or go interrogate everybody?
Here's what I want you to do, and it's real simple, Thad. Find that dog.
I should just move to Hawaii.
This means our video is
you are going to play me at the Collision.
Fine. You're seeing two of the best teams of all time. We won one, they won one. Let's let this third one decide it once and for all.
What if we can
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with your Collision pre-show. Everything's almost ready. Alex, you're doing a good job there. Thank you. Oh, he's so great. Let's see who's here. It's a little early, so, you know, there's always some chances you might spot some people, you know. Look who it is. It's the manager of the Fife Club, Emma. Emma, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you, Jen?
I know it's super early.
It's very early.
And I'm definitely
I have
ambushing
a
people.
coffee from the Panera across the street. We're not sponsored by Panera, but if Panera wants to sponsor us, I'm down.
Exactly.
Call me.
How are you feeling today? I know it's kind of a big day for you.
Yeah, apparently I have competitors in a few matches today. I'm feeling pretty good, you know. Everybody knows, I think in their hearts, even if they won't admit it out loud to the world, that Rachel Cushing is going to be the next Intergeekdom champion. I'm just here to support her on that road. I look forward to her inevitable domination today. Guys, she had the first perfect first round in the entire Intergeekdom history, so I'm feeling pretty good about that one. And, you know, Stacy and Janine are both great competitors, but they're not Mark and Draco.
No, they're absolutely not.
No.
So I gotta ask you though, you know, with all of the shakeup going on with Mike Kalinowski.
Yes.
Like, are you a little nervous that he might have his hands in the matches today?
You know, if there's anything we've learned about heels here in the Schmoedown, it's that by and large, they are a whole lot of talk and not a whole lot of action. So, you know.
That was a nice dig there.
Yeah. That's right, Team Action, I'm talking to you. So I feel like we've dealt with people talking a big game before and ultimately have come out on top basically every time.
No. Well, good luck today. I can't wait to see what your team puts out.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to a very spectacular performance on all of their parts.
Best of luck. Is it BYOB, bring your own belt?
It's bring your own belt. Also design your own belt.
How are you
obviously.
doing, Brian?
Doing pretty good.
Are you
pretty
trying
good
to
today.
like scout some people maybe to see who you might use your chance against, or are there people that are still vying to get your number one title or your your shot?
Okay, there have been plenty of meetings that I've taken for people that are interested.
We've seen.
That are interested in taking this title shot. I haven't stopped thinking about that, but I have also started thinking about what I would personally do if I were to use it. So,
are you considering return to singles?
I'm considering a lot of options. A lot of options. You know, maybe it's singles. Maybe I find a teammate. Maybe I manage a faction. Maybe I create my own faction. It's really a choose your own adventure right now.
Speaking of choose your own adventure, we're all kind of, I don't know how you would say this, we're all kind of being held hostage right now by Mike Kalinowski, you know, your former friend. Like, how are you feeling about all this?
I'm feeling, you know, personally, I'm enjoying this quite a bit. I like what Mike is doing, and I wouldn't say former friend, but I wouldn't say ally either.
So vague. Always keep them guessing.
You know, you have to keep them guessing. There's no other way to do it.
Last question. Any chance you challenge someone today for their title?
Any chance that I challenge someone today? I mean, it depends. Are we going to challenge in the back alley? I really want one of those wall challenges where we can just throw balls at each other against a wall if they get a question wrong. We've been talking about that off air. And I think that would be a lot of fun. I'd definitely challenge people to a dodgeball match.
But not your title shot?
I mean, I could. I'm dressed for it, I guess.
You absolutely are. You look phenomenal. Thank you so much.
It's my stylist that you'd have to thank.
I have no idea who it is, but she's amazing. All right. So Jay's over here. Doesn't appear to be in a great mood, though. So let's see what I can get out of him. Pray for me. Mr. Washington. 2 phones. Awesome. How's it going, man?
How do you think it's going? Okay, this is the biggest bunch of bull I've ever dealt with since I've been in this league, and I've dealt with a lot of bull. Now I gotta have Janine go against Stacy, go against Mark and Draco. And I really believe that Mike Kalinowski's a part of this. Say, I don't know how to run this joint. Emma Fife is whispering sweet nothings and magical potions in his ear. This is all a bunch of bull.
I just want to know how you're feeling about your girls today in their match. You know, either way, look at it this way. They have a 2 out of 3 shot of winning.
They
One
do.
for the Viper squad.
And I have to look at the positive, right? I have to look at the best thing that can happen. But then I also have to look at the Viper squad goes against each other. What happens if Janine makes Stacey mad? Stacey makes Janine mad. Then I got to play moderator. I don't want to play moderator to 2 angry women, especially one of them is a black woman. Do you want to play moderator that? Hell no. I don't want to deal with that.
So I have to wear shades for this interview because it's a rule of the 5 horsemen now. I don't know if you know this. Yeah, you have to wear shades.
Future's so bright, you got to wear shades,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We're riding into the sunset constantly on horses. The horses are blind. I feel bad about that. But we're covered. We're fine.
Now, you got to be watching all of this inner geekdom turmoil that Mike Kalinowski is causing right now.
Yeah.
Are you getting at all nervous just about the uncertainty of the inner geekdom title?
I'm nervous about the uncertainty about who's it going to be.
Yeah?
Because I feel there are finally, for a long time, I thought it was only going to be Rachel. I have nobody to worry about Rachel. All I got to do is study about Rachel. But we're introducing so many new competitors now that a real dark horse could come out of the wings.
Look who I found here.
Just in time.
So scandalous.
Hello.
Guys, and I know it's a little crazy with one microphone. Mark, how are you feeling today? This is a big day.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
A 3-way match?
Yeah. If you're not nervous before these matches, I think you're definitely going to lose. You have to have a little slow. And, I say this every time I'm interviewed. It's all up to the fates. You can be the best player in the world, and if the wheel's not with you or you have a couple of bad questions, it can change everything. So knowledge is good, but it's not a guarantee to win.
Are you a little nervous considering it's not just a typical match, it's actually a 3-way,
I've had a 3-way before.
Guys, really? Hey, this is what do you want? This is your fault. What do you want?
Have either of you seen Cal?
No.
I'm
That way.
Riley?
I'm dealing with this.
No,
That way.
I need to find Cal.
Well, he ain't here.
When did he go missing? I don't know what.
Laura, you're one of the breakout stars right now in this league. Are you excited to be here? This is your first collision, right?
Yeah, it is. But I'm on Team Mark all the way, so I back the strong horse. So, I think it's pretty written in stone for me as far as his fate.
So now, with you coming into the inner geekdom, I think a lot of people are starting to, you're starting to turn a lot of heads. And people are thinking that you might be the one to, go up to Inman in the end. How are you feeling about that?
I mean, that's a big honor. I've always turned heads, but usually just for being really awkward and saying inappropriate things at really inappropriate times.
We have that in common. Like I said, the moment I met her, I was like, we're sisters. I feel this. It's that same awkwardness.
Are you surprised Dan would be, his significant other would be just as good as him? I mean, come on. Can you imagine if he came in with like some bubblehead who didn't know anything about movies?
No.
No. They're great. If they become a team, we're done. We're done. Yeah.
Don't wish that on anybody. Don't get any ideas.
You mean a bubblehead? Like, oh my god, like Transformers is like my favorite movie ever.
You're way too good at that.
Thanks.
Speaking of dark horses, did you check out Mara's match against Koi?
Yes, she's quite impressive for her first match ever, but it's Koi. I mean, have we seen Koi?
He's a nice guy.
Look, I love Koi to death. He's very fit, beautiful man, but when I faced him last year, everybody told me he was going to be a threat. He was the first person to go out, so it's Koi. Let's see how she does in match 2.
Yeah, you don't think any of that goat greatness is washing off on her?
Look,
being Dan Murrell's lady.
Through
yeah,
osmosis,
exactly.
Maybe, possibly. But I've never seen Dan Murrell compete in Inner Geekdom.
That's true.
So, but I'm certain he'd do great. He's a teammate of mine. He's great. But let's see how she does against some of the other stronger competitors. I mean, Koi's a friendly competitor, but he's a great competitor. I don't know.
Well, good luck today, and hopefully it goes your way as far as who you'd like to compete against. I'm sure you're just watching down on the top of the mountain, laughing at all of the disarray.
If I could throw lightning bolts and take out some of these people, I totally would. All right.
Ken, have you seen Cal? No, Cal the Schmoedown, Riley's dog. Have you seen him? What? Someone took Cal. Have you seen him?
Do I look like I can afford a dog? All the food and care.
Fine, whatever.
How are you feeling right now?
I mean, to be honest, it's just kind of one more person to beat. So, I mean, I'm going to walk away the winner today, but it's just one more obstacle to get through. So that's just kind of my frustration.
But it kind of changes things up now, right? That the obstacle is your teammate.
That's true. And Janine is a sweet girl. She's my friend. She's my teammate. I'm always going to love and support her. But, I mean, I'm 4-1. I'm the bigger sister here. So this is what I deserve. And I think she knows that.
Janine, how are you feeling today? I mean, obviously Jay's a little worked up, but you seemed pretty calm and collected and just ready for whatever we're going to throw at you.
They're always throwing bullshit our way, so just got to take it.
Are you a little nervous going up against Stacy?
No, she's my girl. I'll be happy for her if she wins, but I'm undefeated. She's not. So there's that.
You're not concerned at all about what this might do to the Viper squad?
We'll be fine. I mean, she's a big girl.
It just seems to me like, is there a chance that you guys think that the league is systematically trying to break you guys up?
Systematic is the best word to use. It's systematically. You understand? Systematic. Bullshit. There's the patriarchy. It's everything that's going on.
Jay doesn't even need a microphone. He talks so loud. Well, anyway, best of luck to you, Janine. I am so thrilled to see how you guys compete today. And, hold it together for girls, all right?
Thank you.
Don't let this break you and Stacy up. You've been asking for Marga and Draco for a long time, so this is absolutely a big day for you. So I was just wondering, does having Janine there kind of throw a wrench in that?
No. I mean, some people may say that it might mess up their game, but you know what? I'm going in with the utmost of confidence today. So, like I said, I mean, it's just kind of one more player there, but it doesn't mean that I don't know the outcome of this match.
And I have to ask, any big entrances planned today?
I mean, there might be some wigs. There might be some
always
some
wigs.
Suspenders. I don't know. We'll see, you guys. We'll see.
Whew, the suspense is killing me. Guys, I found him. The man, the myth, the outlaw, John Roca.
How's it going, Joe?
You've had a crazy month.
Yeah.
Between the live event and just all of the, we know. You can count. Between the live event, and all of the new developments that are happening with the Horsemen right now, what's going through your head?
Takeover. That's what's going through my head. Remember when I first started this thing, one of the things I said in one of my interviews was all the belts, all the records. Now at first when I said it, I thought I was talking about myself. But that's changed now. You all saw it. You saw people's reactions to the five of us walking out. We want all the belts. We do. All the belts, all the records. My vision for the Five Horsemen is all of us standing on stage at a live event, having every single belt, the Star Wars belt, the Inner Geekdom belt, the Tag Team belt, and the Schmoedown singles belt, all within the Horseman faction. That's the goal. I didn't put this thing back together to not be champions again.
Damn, top. Riley's dog, Cal. Have you seen Cal?
Well, first, do you know Phil Spector produced this album?
I don't care about that. Have you seen Cal?
Cal, the guy, he went to get beer.
No. Riley's dog, Cal. Have you seen him?
I haven't.
Do you have any idea? Have you seen,
Listen,
do you know where he went?
No.
Riley
Are you
can't
saying
find
somebody
him.
kidnapped him?
Someone kidnapped Riley's dog.
I'm not in the business of kidnapping felines, okay?
Are you sure? I could see you doing that.
No, I never did that. I own 2 dogs.
I need you to swear to me. Have you not seen Cal?
I haven't. I swear I haven't.
If I find out that this was you, I swear to God.
What's Cal now gonna do to me? Suspend me?
I gotta find him. It's me. I'm the commissioner. Damn it.
Oh, Snyder. How are you feeling, man?
Can you give me a second to get settled here, Jen? I'm feeling good.
No, I'm really excited.
I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling like I'm about to be reunited with my belt.
You guys have got to be feeling pretty good about this match because you just had a lot of time to prepare. Are you at all worried about Above the Line?
I mean, listen, they're an amazing team. They're a very formidable contender. The only team that's ever stripped us of a belt or made us lose. But I think revenge is in the cards today, Jen. And it's going to be a dish best served hot.
That's not even how that saying goes, but okay.
Well, I am affiliated with JT.
Guys, look who I found. No, you look amazing. Stop primping. How are you feeling today, Rachel?
I feel good. It's been a year since my first collision, and that was iffy for me, but I think I'm more used to the lights, and I'm really excited that I'm playing in an Inner Geekdom match. That's my home.
How are you you feeling coming off, the live match and coming off, your match against Marquia? You got to be feeling pretty great right now.
Yeah, wins are always nice. They make you feel good for sure. I'm so proud of everything Clark and I have done together. I love being a part of the Fife Club and the Shire Wolves, and we're so excited to keep going. World's Finest, look out. And in fact, speaking of World's Finest, Eric Zipper, look out, because I'm on a mission in Inner Geekdom too. So I'm on lots of missions, it appears, but I feel good going into this match based on everything that's happened recently.
Now, I'm sure you're aware of all of the changes that have been happening. That we're all kind of on our toes right now because of a certain Mike Kalinowski. Are you a little nervous with the uncertainty that he's brought into this league?
What Mike is up to is anybody's guess, and that is definitely scary. But here's the thing, he's also implementing things that I'm a fan of. Case in point, this Inner Geekdom tournament. We've been wanting an Inner Geekdom tournament for a long time. So I know we have to tread lightly because you never know what strings he's pulling or what he's got on that.
That's
or
the truth.
Why isn't there a bracket? I mean, a lot of questions. However, my goal, and I think all our goals, is focus on the matches and just keep an eye on Kalinowski.
Awesome. Well, best of luck today. Can't wait to see what you have in store for us.
All right.
The man of the hour. How's it going, Dan?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Not bad. Are you feeling a little excited today after your big reveal, at the live event, and now your first match back to action?
That I'm still riding.
No pun intended on that.
Exactly. No. No. That was such a great moment. But now it's time to, without backing it up, it's just a moment.
Yeah.
I got to back it up with dominance, really.
Are you a little concerned about any kind of ring rust, or have you been practicing? What does the GOAT do to get ready for these type matches?
I've been gone for a long time, so I was definitely looking at some of the stuff that I missed while I was gone, trying to shake some of the rust off. I mean, you can practice, you can watch old games, you can play along, but it doesn't really matter until you're sitting in that chair, until you're getting questions. So I am... who is that? I keep seeing that guy walking around. I have no idea who that is. It's all about being in the moment, answer the questions that you get. You can try to prepare as much, but some of it is luck, some of it is skill, some of it's destiny. I don't know.
Destiny. Whew. I'm getting chills right now just thinking about it. Well, best of luck to you today, Dan.
Thank you.
We're really excited to have you back.
I'm excited to be back.
All right, guys. Well, I guess that about wraps up our pre-show. Got a lot of great matches in store for you today, and I know I'm super excited. I had way too much caffeine today, so the jitters are hitting me already, and I'm not even competing. So I guess without further ado, let's get ready to Schmoedown.
So I was at Olive Garden, and they were trying to tell me that the Diet Coke was not substantial enough.
Do you know where Cal is? Someone stole him.
Who is a Cal?
Mark Riley's dog, Cal the Schmoedog. Do you know where he
Whoa,
is?
all right,
Was
look,
this
look,
you?
Look, I know I'm a disgusting piece of shit, bad human, garbage person, but I would never, ever, ever touch another man's dog. Okay?
Look, Thad,
have some fucking respect.
What do I need? What
do I need with a dog?
Look at this. Is that your license plate? Look at him. He's in the car. This was you.
I got nothing to do with that car.
You're banned from the Collider Collision.
No, you can't ban him. I need him there.
He's not even competing.
No.
You cannot be there.
You can't just ban him.
You cannot be there. I'm not allowing it. Get out of here.
We are action.
Just
It doesn't
leave.
matter.
No, doesn't matter. You're banned. What? You're fighting solo. He's not allowed to show up.
Hey, get a Diet Coke on the way out.
Get out of here.
That's his brother. He's like his brother.
Hey, Mark, did you find him? Oh, thank God. Yeah, I'm really, really sorry about all this. I went ahead, I banned Ben. He's not going to be allowed today. I don't know. I mean, you can go kick his ass. I don't care. This was just unbelievable. So I'm glad he's safe. Take some time. I'll see you in the office next week. I'm incredibly sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh, man, that's awesome. I'm so glad you guys are back together. All right, I'll see you Monday. So good to finally do something right for a change.
Watch where you're walking, Thad. Jeez.
He's just having a
Christian, the Emmanuel Lewis dictionary definition of the word collision is an instance of one object striking violently against another. That is about to happen here today. If I'm a doctor, I'm ordering 10 cc's of excitement. What do the cc's stand for? Collider collision. Oh, nice. Real smart. I like what you did there. Now, look, there is so much happening at this collision and the way it all shaped up. I mean, you look, first of all, there's a name right now. I know the reaction it'll get just by saying Mike Kalinowski. If you look at, thank you, Mike Kalinowski is the type of guy. Kalinowski, what he has done so far, whether you look at this match we're about to watch here in the triple threat, Mike Kalinowski has made his stamp. He's got something on that, and with that, he is starting to infuse what he wants to do, and it's been strange to watch this kind of fold. He's like Thanos. That's right, and that's just kicking off what we have here today. I mean, it's two vids, it's 3 matches in this one that the kids just clicked on, and for this match in particular, you have a nice mixture that Kalinowski has erratically put together. You have Mark Andreyko, seasoned veteran of the game, Janine, one of the hot newcomers in the league, and Stacey Howard, a carrot murderer. Well, if you look at this triple threat, the winner of this match will be in a #1 contender match. All three are fighting. Whoever wins will play against Ethan Big Time Irwin for a #1 contender spot. Now, this also is the end. This will be the end of the feud between the Fife Club and the Viper Squad. And it looked like they didn't know what was going to happen here as far as, would it be Andreyko versus just the Machine? Who would Stacey Howard play? And then it's just thrown in for this triple threat. That's match 1 in video 1. There's 3 matches in this video you're watching right now. You'll get the triple threat match. In the second match, the Star Wars Championship. And then closing out this video, that's right, the GOAT. Some people call him the GOAT. Dangerous. Dan Murrell makes his return. And he is going up against one dastardly Drew Guy. Yeah. We should point out it's the real Dan Murrell today. It's the real. It's not anybody cosplaying as Dan Murrell. No. It's the actual guy named Dan Murrell. Dan Murrell and the Horsemen coming today and Andrew Guy coming in by himself. As we know, Ben Bateman has been suspended from this match after being revealed he was the guy that kidnapped Mark Riley's dog. Mark Riley will also not be here today because of the actions done by Ben Bateman. Is it a kidnapping of a dog or is it a dog napping? Is that an official thing too? It is too. Whatever it was, there were consequences, and that's what happened. So that's video 1. Now video 2, you're going to see the Inner Geekdom tournament is in full swing again, caused by Mike Kalinowski, this whole tournament. And Rachel, the Crusher Cushing, will be here. She is one of the best Inner Geekdom players of all time. She is going up against another winner of round 1, the Z-Man, Super Zip. Eric Zipper will be playing Rachel Cushing. Yeah, I mean, Rachel Cushing, you know that she knows all the answers. It's really just a question of if we can pronounce the questions correctly. And then finally in the main event today at the Collider Collision, the 3rd match of the trilogy, one of the 2 best team matches we've ever seen, the reigning champions above the line will be defending their championship. They'll be defending their championship against the former champions, the Patriots. But the stipulation here, Mark, it's not just a regular match. 30 minutes. It's an Iron Man match. Whoever answers the most questions by the time you hit that 0-0-0, you're going to have a new champion or still champions. We'll find out today. No, we need a lot of endurance. I had Gatorade this morning. I had a protein shake. I've been snorting Fun Dip all night. I am ready for this to go. How do you see this first match we have playing out? Well, we're going to start out here with the triple threat. Here we go, guys. There is the triple threat. Well, first of all, the first thing you should see is the promo. How did this all come to be? Here you go.
I'll let you know when it's ready, okay?
The Schmoedown is now about to get a taste of the Urban Gladiator. Yeah, that's me. And there's only 2 things you can do about it. That's nothing and deal with it, damn it.
Jay, just relax and breathe. I promise it won't hurt too much.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Mark the Android Andreyko.
I got an idea. What if I put the 2 of you in the spectacular?
Okay. I'm already in the spectacular.
No. As competitors,
I'm the tag team champion.
face to face.
I saw you had that managers bowl thing with Tom and Jay, and I was thinking I would like to participate in that match. I know that you love contracts, so I just happen to have one here.
Okay, I mean, this Everything's signed. You're in.
Winning the first manager ball, the Golden Mike! Where's her competitor?
Then I have to blank out and watch Emma Pipe get her favorite fucking category, Harry Potter. How do you think I feel right now? How do you think? I am utterly, ultimately pissed.
So Emma Fife is your winner, and can we?
Yes.
Come on out, Emma Fife's first competitor. What? 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 Wait a minute! Oh wow.
Why is too late?
I'm better than just a costume. I'm better than just an entrance. I proved myself as a real competitor. I'm up here to win. I want a title match. I want a belt. I want a championship. Rachel, as a fellow female competitor, she's my friend, and I feel like if I went up against her, it would be a good, even
Nice back and forth.
Yeah, nice back and forth.
Asa Butterfield. Lewis Black, Home Alone 2. Kate Bosworth, Katie Holmes, Farrell Libra, Universal Soldier. The Deer Hunter, Bambi. Sam Elliott, Richard Parker. Michelle Pfeiffer, 97. I'm sorry, but it's Tim Curry.
And your winner by way of knockout, Rachel the Crusher Cushing.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you my machine. You know her as Janine. I think my machine has something she would like to offer you.
I'm not going anywhere until you give me an answer to a challenge right now.
Okay, do I hear you right,
Listen.
Janine? You're challenging Emma Fife to a movie trivia Schmoedown match.
It's not that hard to understand. I accept.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Janine.
I manage champions. That's what I do. But if anybody else wants to issue a challenge, I'll always say, sure, why not?
Emma Fife, the Inner Geekdom Gauntlet is coming up, and guess what? You get another helping of the Viper Squad in the head of this big snake right here. I'm finna take your ass down so much you can cry a puddle of pouring tears and it won't matter.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Mike, Emma Fife.
I've got some news about the Collider. Okay. All right, Stacey Howard, you are going to be at the Collider Collision, facing Mark and Draco.
Finally.
Yes, yes, and
not that.
Janine, you are also going to be at the Collider Collision.
Yo, that's what I'm talking about.
Facing
what?
Mark and Draco.
Wait, how do?
And Stacey Howard. It's a triple threat match. Aren't you? I'm so glad we get 2 Viper Squad in here. It's going to be great.
Can't touch me.
Murphy.
This has got to be the biggest bunch of bull I have ever been a part of since I've been in this damn league. So now you got this idiot commissioner who I don't even really think is the commissioner because he got that goofy ass Kalinowski around here in his ear whispering things. It's like the inmates are running the asylum.
You know what? Today's match is going to be interesting because on the one hand, I'm going against my teammate, my friend, who is a good competitor, Janine. But on the other hand, I want this whole Fife Viper Squad thing to be crushed, all right, to be ended. So Andraco needs to be out.
Stacey is a great competitor. Janine is on the rise. So, and they're both in the Viper Squad. So if by chance the gods favor me and I do destroy them, maybe the Viper Squad will stop nipping at the Fife Club's heels like an annoying little puppy.
Yes, Stacey's 4-1. She deserves a number 1 contendership. Yes, Janine's 2-0. She deserves one as well. But now they have to go together. I am really conflicted. I love you both, but I want you both to win. I know that can't happen, but nonetheless, Andraco will lose.
This is my turn, okay? I deserve this. I am 4-1. I've gone against better, higher-ranked competitors. I'm higher ranked than these two, so this is my match to win.
You know, it's just all noise. Jay is to quote Shakespeare, full of sound and fury, but signifying not much.
I have the perfect marquee planned. the android versus the machine. Then the casual Friday commish comes along and puts me up against my own teammate. He dresses like a clown, but this isn't a circus.
Here's what's gonna happen today, okay? So Mark, you know what? You're just gonna be shoot to the side, like all the other men that have been late before me. Janine, you're my girl, you're my friend, you're my teammate, but you're not as experienced as me. I'm the leader of this group. I'm the one that deserves this, and I will go forward and make a path for you guys to follow me.
All things being equal, I think on paper, I should probably win. I don't like to go into things overconfident because that's the best way to get your knees kicked out from under you. But on paper, I think I'm probably the favorite.
I'll be Rookie of the Year, I'll be undefeated, and I'll be the champion of the world.
And you know what? To Thad, Kalinowski, whoever's running this damn league, and the entire league as a whole, it is only two things you can do about it. I need not to tell you, but it's nothing, and deal with it, damn it.
It's a shoe and I'm taking it home. I mean, I have my heels in, those are my shoes, and I'm walking out with it.
As you see, this was something that was kind of thrown together where Stacey Howard had challenged Rachel Cushing. That didn't come to be. She wanted that match. Normally, it looked like Thad was going to give it to her, but I don't think Thad's making the shots. And we know Kalinowski's history with the Viper Squad, and now you have two of the Viper Squad going up against themselves and Mark Andreyko. How do I see this match going? I mean, Stacey Howard is the higher-ranked player. She is 4-1. She has one knockout. But Mark Andreyko, I think, is a quiet 3-2. I think he's had some tough losses. Arguably one of the best matches of all time against Bibiani. But don't count out the machine. She's 2-0. She had two really solid matches. It could be anyone's game, but I'm going to give the edge to Andreyko.
For the machine and Howard, I think it's more of a situation of acclimating to the triple threat format. Mark Andreyko arguably has shown up and played his best. The more people are on the table, the better Andreyko seems to play. Will that factor in with the threesome?
Well, we are going to find out here today because the winner, once again, the winner of this match will play Ethan Irwin, who stands at 3-0. And then I think the machine's probably the one who wants to win this match, maybe the most, because if she gets a chance to beat Ethan Irwin, I think she takes Ethan's name out of the running, and she would be the contender for Rookie of the Year. So a lot at stake here. I'm ready to get going.
I'm ready as well. Kevin Bacon borrowed this for Footloose in 1984. I got it back, and I'm going to say let's dance.
All right, let's look at the tail of the tape here.
Let's do that first.
That's fine. The machine, her strengths are rom-coms, talking smack and talking smack. Stacey Howard, who's got some 80s movies. She's got 90s movies. She is also, again, being sassy, talking smack.
And ripping baby vegetables from their homes.
That's right. And the android, Mark Andreyko, classic movies. Also has musicals for her strength and shutting down anyone who talks smack. So that could be a strength.
It's one of those shutting out. Janine, two-part smack talk. Let's see how that ends up.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I said let's dance.
Okay, well then let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! Introducing first, representing the Viper Squad with a record of 2 wins, no defeats, and 1 knockout. Let's hear it for Janine the Machine!
Oh, wow. The Machine.
That is effective. That is effective.
Harley Quinn.
There's Markia and Jay.
Markia and Jay escorting her. He's got some Fight Club soap. That is a collector's item.
Uh-oh, what's happening there?
That is valuable on eBay.
The soap.
Oh, no.
They just smashed. They're smashing the soap.
That is worth money on eBay. She broke the hammer. The hammer has been found. Down goes the hammer.
The hammer is toast.
MC Hammer, you got to pray just to make it today.
All right, so Jay Washington just ran off.
Ran off like Milli Vanilli when they were caught lip syncing.
And her next opponent, representing the Fight Club with a record of 3 wins, 2 defeats. Give it up for Mark the Android Andreyko. And the manager, Emma Fife, and Rachel the Crusher Cushing Clarkville could not be here today, but there is Mark Andreyko. What a year for the Fight Club. An absolutely amazing year. Fight for Rachel Cushing, of course, is performing in the Triple Threat in just a little bit.
That's right, Mark Andreyko wearing a Halloween shirt starring the famous villain Freddy Krueger.
This war between the Viper Squad and the Fight Club about to come to a head. And their opponent, representing the Viper Squad, with a record of 4 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout. She is the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown quarterfinalist, Sassy Stacey Howard. Oh, nice. Fifth Element. Yeah, and now Marquia and Jen, you got to give a lot of respect here.
They showed up.
They came out with their member, so now you have the Viper Squad.
All right, so this is
a war. Look at the war. It is in full effect here. The
Lots
Viper
of wins.
Squad. The Viper Squad versus the Fight Club.
Stacey, we came both from the Fifth Element. She is,
Lilu Dallas multipass.
and I'm Bruce Willis, Taxi Driver.
All done. All done.
There he is.
All right.
A nicer on-set
I like
Bruce
it.
Willis.
I like it.
Why is this happen? Why is this even happening? This is not supposed to happen. These two should not be.
Would you like to take?
Boo your damn self. This should not be happening.
Would you-
Okay. This is the biggest bunch of BS
Jay.
that the league.
We're just trying to make the odds of you guys actually winning this match a little higher by you having 2 chances.
Emma throwing shots. Emma
comeback.
throwing shots. All right, I need the managers and the other players who are not in the match to please exit the stage as we get in here too. Jay, would you like to take one of your competitors out of the match?
Hell no.
All right, then please leave the set.
I'll put Marquis in the 3rd seat if I can.
All right, here we go. So
Vipers
now
having to possibly consume each other.
All right, so here we go. Mark, tell them how round number 1 works.
In round number 1, the field is going to hear 8 different questions from 8 different movie trivia categories. Each question asked is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. As soon as you hear the question asked, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you. When we ask you by name, not character name, Stacey, your actual name, to reveal the answer, please show the whiteboard to the camera. At the same time, you verbalize your answer into the microphone. I will remind the competitors of your 3 usages throughout the match of the JTE rule. You're not sure as to how a question was worded, you need to buy yourself some time. Use the JTE rule. You also each have a challenge at your disposal.
All right, so we're going to start. We'll ask Janine, are you ready to go?
Ready, Mr. K.
Mark Andreyko, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Stacey, you ready?
Lilu Dallas multipass.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, starting off here, 15 seconds to answer the question. Question 1 is from Action Adventure. Who plays a statesman agent by the name of Tequila in Kingsman, The Golden Circle? No, it's a different movie.
It's Tequila.
Well, yeah, but you're talking about Pee-wee.
Remember the Pee-wee dance?
to answer questions. 5,
I didn't know you could do
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Yep. Who plays a statesman agent by the name of Tequila in Kingsman, The Golden Circle? That's 1. JTE rules for Stacey.
Malone or Dottie?
Rebel.
We've seen
5,
that movie a number of times.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And machine.
Channing Tatum.
That's correct for 1 point. Stacey.
I forgot his name. I knew it though.
Didn't have it. Mark.
I said Pedro Pascal.
Wow, so look at Janine going up. Janine taking a lead here. Janine taking a lead. All right, here we go.
Your next
Good start.
question comes from the world of comic book movies. Movies based on comic books. And your question is, what dining establishment does Scott Lang work at immediately after getting out of prison in the movie Ant-Man? You know, it doesn't matter whether it's during the reading of a question, something happens in the crowd. Hearing Robert Butler III laugh is a
5,
treat
4,
for the ages.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Stacey.
Baskin Robbins.
Correct. Mark.
Taco Bell.
Didn't have it. Janine.
Baskin Robbins.
Wow. So now the Fight Club here, 2-1 here. The Viper Squad up 2-1. Mark Andreyko finds himself in a 2-0 hole. Next question here is dramas. Dramas. Who starred opposite Meryl Streep in Out of Africa?
Back to Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
31 flavors. What is your favorite?
Peanut butter chocolate.
No.
I love it.
You sinner.
I just love it. 5,
Mint chocolate
4,
chip, dog.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark.
Robert Redford.
1 point. Machine.
Hey. Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. And Stacy.
Robert Redford.
Oh, so ties it up. Look at this. It's the new chant.
The crowd loves Meryl Streep.
The new chant.
She's not walking through that curtain anytime soon.
No.
Just so everybody knows.
She should. All right, next one.
Our next question comes from the world of animated movies. These are movies drawn on a piece of paper or a computer. Your question is, what is the name of the kingdom that Shrek and Fiona are going to in Shrek 2? I don't think peanut butter chocolate's an actual ice cream flavor. I'm going to challenge you.
I just have it in my fridge.
It's a protein shake. It is not an
It's ice cream.
No.
5. I ate it last night.
You're
4.
playing God, man.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down. And machine.
Far, far away?
Correct. Stacy.
Far, far away.
Mark did not have it. Look at this. Janine and Stacy both getting it here, tied up.
3-3.
Mark and Draco finding himself in a 2-point hole. He's got to come back here. Next question. Fantasy / sci-fi. John Williams composed the iconic score for Star Wars 1977. What other sci-fi film did he also score that year?
You know, Star Wars also says far, far away.
Yeah.
Somebody should do a podcast called that.
I'm done with it. 5, 4.
Can I take it over?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. We're sorry. We asked pens down in that one.
No
so
usage of
Stacy.
JT rule spec.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Got it. Mark.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
And Janine.
I started writing Close Encounters.
Third.
Yeah, no.
It's a
Didn't
long
finish
title.
it. Didn't finish it.
Long title
Can't
can't
give it
accept
to
it, unfortunately.
Can't give it to you. Didn't finish it. So 4,
It's okay.
3,
It's okay. You knew
2.
it. You knew it.
4, 3, 2. All right. So.
All right. Our next category is your 6th question in round 1, and it's from the world of comedies. In Mrs. Doubtfire, before Robin Williams' character Daniel Hillard started cleaning houses, what did he do for freelance work in the field of entertainment? You know, they were going to remake Mrs. Doubtfire. Weren't they going to have
No, they were going to do a sequel before the passing.
Like
5.
Jonah Hill was going to be in it or something?
No.
Some
3.
mess?
Stop talking. 2.
Hold on.
1. Pens down. All right. So can we have an answer from Mark and Draco?
Worked on children's shows?
No, that's not correct.
Incorrect.
Janine.
Voice actor.
That's correct. And
I
Stacey.
started to write janitor on Dinosaur Show because wasn't he like the janitor or
He was
something?
after,
That was after the voice
he
actor
became
part.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
That was his daytime job. Before that,
All
he
right,
was a
so
voice actor.
Janine and Stacy are tied at 4. Mark and Draco still down by 2. And we get to our next question here, which is in the realm of Oscars. Quentin Tarantino has won 2 Oscars for Best Original Screenplay. For which movie did he win his first?
We should do something fun with Oscars, the category, and instead of have it be about the awards,
Have Oscar
it
the
be
Grouch
about-
do it. No.
Is he here?
I wish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Machine.
Django Unchained.
Incorrect. Stacy.
Inglorious Bastards.
Incorrect. Mark.
Pulp Fiction.
That's correct.
Ah.
Mark and Draco, much needed point here. Stacy up 1 point, 5-4-3. And your final question here, Mark.
It is a Patreon question. The following question comes to you from Andy Schick. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Andy, for supporting the show, and thank you to all of our patrons. Andy Schick's question is in the category of coming of age. Maybe he's doing that himself. And your question is, the Oscar-nominated film Lady Bird takes place primarily in what California city?
All 3 writing down feverishly here.
Wish they all could be California girls.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark and Draco.
Sacramento.
Correct. Machine.
Sacramento.
Correct. Stacy.
Sacramento.
We all got it.
Great city. A lot of Schmoedown fans in Sacramento.
All right, here we go, guys. So round number 2. Mark, how does it work?
In round number 2, Meryl Streep might actually emerge from the curtain, and it is the wheel round, the wheel of fate, the wheel of destiny. On that wheel are 12 different wedges. 10 are movie categories. We also have spinners and opponent's choice. Once the wheel spins into a category, each competitor will have to answer 4 questions from said movie category. You are allowed another spin if you don't like the first category that you got. Each category has 4 questions you got to answer worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options. One of those is the correct answer, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1 point. I will remind the competitors that stealing is available in round number 2, and it is a triple threat. So the way a steal would work is the other 2 competitors are going to write down their best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard, much like round 1. And if the person we ask the question to does not get it, then we will defer to you, and you show us the whiteboard at the same time you verbalize your answer into the microphone.
And a new rule in regards to multiple choice: if you are asked, you will be repeated the multiple choice questions. If you are on the steal, you will be repeated the multiple choice. If you then ask them to be repeated again, it will cost you a JTE rule. So the multiple choice will be repeated on first glance on a steal, but if you ask to repeat the multiple choice at any other time, you will be charged a JTE rule. Keep that in mind.
Costly. And I will remind the competitors and everybody out there watching, as well as our studio audience, one of those slices on the wheel is sponsored by a patron. It is the Tarantino slice. Somebody on the Schmoedown Patreon wanted to get the Tarantino wedge on the wheel. If we get to the Tarantino wedge, we will say the name of said patron. Stacey Howard, you have the first option if you'd like to spin or defer. What are you thinking?
I'm going to defer to Mark
Well,
today.
you can't. You can defer to Janine because she's a second scorer. Unless she doesn't want to go, then she can defer to Mark.
So now it goes to Janine.
And she's going to
push it.
All right.
That's Viper Squad
That's Viper
teaming up.
Teaming up, yeah.
2 snakes going against Andrejko. Here he goes.
Here you go, Mark. Big spin. There's a big spin from Andrejko.
Good spin.
Andrejko looking in there.
He looks nervous.
This place is going to go nuts into his street. If it hits street, they're going to go nuts.
All right.
It's possible.
It could be street,
It's
Christian.
possible.
I don't think it's quite going to get there.
Oh, Disney films. Disney films. It's going to spin away, so the crowd's going to go just as nuts. It's another spin. The wheel's going to come right off.
Here it comes. Round and round it goes. The crowd rooting for Street.
Jay Washington screaming for Jesus and opponent's choice.
Andrejko himself maybe has his eye on classic.
Fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Got it. Fantasy sci-fi. All right, Mark Andrejko, you're going to have 4 questions in the realm of fantasy sci-fi. And I remind the machine and the sassy one to be writing your answers down as the questions come in case of a steal. All right, here we go. Mark Andrejko. What is the name of the volcano, which is the only place the Ring of Power can be destroyed in The Lord of the Rings?
Mount Doom?
2 points.
He has the lead for the first time in the match.
All right, next question. Question 2 here. Who provides the voice of Pizza the Hut in 1987 comedy Spaceballs?
John Miller.
Mel Brooks?
It's incorrect. For the steal? You want to take a guess? No guess.
No multiple choice.
Well, you got to write it down. You're going to get 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Machine, any steal? No steal. Stacey.
Poop. I don't know.
Poop is incorrect.
Answer's not poop.
It was Dom DeLuise.
Dang it.
All right, here we go. Next question. This is question number 3. Question 3. Who plays Elisa's friend and next door neighbor Giles in The Shape of Water?
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
5, 4, 3.
multiple choice.
Is it A, Richard Jenkins? B,
Richard Jenkins.
That's correct for 1 point.
He didn't even want to hear the other options. We had Craig T. Nelson available.
All right, so here is your final question here, Mark, in round number 2 for you. In the 2011 film In Time, the human population stops aging at what age?
Get up. No.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 18, B, 21, C, 25, D, 30?
25.
Correct for 1 point.
Total guess, it looked like. Got it right now, a 3-point lead.
3-point lead. He missed 1 question, but they did not steal. So now, Stacey, you have the option again to go first, or you can now pass to the machine.
I think she spin. She looks like she wants to spin.
We'll see.
spin.
She's going to spin.
I'll spin.
Stacey Howard is going to spin.
Yeah. All right.
Will she get the crowd going with Miss Streep?
Well, I'm sure, because this place, if it hits Meryl Streep, this place is going to go nuts.
That's right. We actually stopped the match.
Yeah. Well, the roof will blow off.
And we will all tweet Meryl Streep.
has officially become the what of the Schmoedown.
It's not going to be Meryl Streep. Kind of sped right by there.
Comic book movies. No, she doesn't want it. Smart move. Mark Andreyko was eyeing that one.
That's right.
Yeah. Where's it going to go?
Do you think Meryl Streep might actually be a good category for Stacey Howard as well?
Maybe.
Too much.
Directors.
We do land on directors.
So here we go. So Stacey Howard will now get directors here. 4 questions in the realm of directors. Mark Andreyko and the Machine have a chance to steal some points here if she does not get these correct. Mark, let's go.
All right. In the world of directors, your first question is, who directed the 1986 remake of Little Shop of Horrors?
Thank you, Chris Clark.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Roger Corman, B, Joe Dante, C, John Landis, or D, Frank Oz?
5, 4.
John Landis?
That is incorrect for the steal.
Multiple choice. Give them the multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are Roger Corman, Joe Dante, John Landis, or Frank Oz.
Janine, do you?
Frank Oz?
That's correct. Correct. So 2 steals there.
Big steal
Mark
right
gets
there.
So yeah, Janine getting a steal there too.
All right, Stacey, your next question in the world of directors, as Christian would say. Who directed the 2016 action crime thriller The Accountant, starring Ben Affleck?
Wasn't it Ben Affleck?
That is incorrect. For a 2-point steal, no multiple choice available. You need to write down your answer within now 10 seconds.
No.
Oh, well, let's say 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. The Machines, you have it? Andreyko?
McQuarrie? Mr.
That's
McQuarrie?
incorrect.
Incorrect, Janine.
No, she didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Janine, one more time. We're looking for Gavin O'Connor.
Gavin O'Connor.
Gavin O'Connor.
Who knows that?
I did, but I did have
Is
the
that
answer.
Wolverine Origins guy?
And Satsi,
Oh,
right?
okay.
No.
All right, your next
Okay, well,
question.
well, no one knew it.
Again, just to Stacey, who trails Mark Andreyko, who's in the lead by 4, is the following. Tate Taylor directed what 2011 film starring Emma Stone and Viola Davis?
The Help.
2 points.
2 points. Yep.
Much needed. 2 points. All right, and your last question. Stacey Howard, who directed the 2014 sci-fi flick Lucy?
Oh, Luc Besson.
I thought you might know that. I thought she might know that.
So she ties up. She ties up Mark Andreyko here. It's tied up. The Machine is in a wonderful position
That's right.
here.
She could spin the wheel. She gets a good category. She's going to have the lead going into round 3.
The Machine is in a great position here as she had 1 point lead. She now gets a big spin here.
Here it comes. Fraught with danger is the wheel. Opponent's choice lurking. Hasn't reared its ugly head yet.
Not yet.
The crowd literally in agony. Christian not quite to Meryl Streep. Is it Spinner's Choice?
Spinner's choice. What is she taking? Romantic comedies. I got it.
She went against. She went against the crowd.
So the machine here going big here. All right, so romantic comedy. Romantic comedy, 4 questions in romantic comedy. Oof. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Who plays reporter Kevin Doyle in 2008's 27 Dresses?
James Marsden.
2 points.
All right. Cyclops.
Question 2. What film features original songs, Brown Shoes, Girls, and Drive It Like You Stole It?
Sing Street.
2 points.
Should have been nominated.
Yep. All right. Question 3. Deborah Foreman played the title character in 1983's Valley Girl. Who played her punk
Nicolas
rocker
Cage.
love interest, Randy?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Sean Penn, B, Nicolas Cage, C, Andrew Dice Clay, D, Patrick Swayze?
Nicolas Cage.
1 point.
Wow. Nice maneuver, the multiple choice there.
Good, smart move. And your final question here. In Clueless, while being held at gunpoint, Cher refuses to lay on the ground because she doesn't want to ruin her dress by which totally important designer?
Alaya.
2 points.
Wow.
What a round. Look at that.
You know,
look at that.
When Janine's walking up to the wheel, we're saying she's got a chance to have the lead. We couldn't have predicted it would be a 4-point lead. She ran through romantic
The
comedy.
machine has put herself in a wonderful position here going into the final round. Round number 3. Mark, how does it work?
In round number 3, each competitor is going to give us up here at the answer desk a series of 3 numbers that range from 1 to 20. Those numbers are going to correspond to a movie trivia category. Because Janine's in the lead, she's going to be giving us her slate of numbers first. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next question, 3 points. Your last question, should we make it that far, is worth 5 points. There is no stealing in round 3. There is no penalty for missing a question. Janine, like I said, you have a 4-point advantage over both Stacy and Mark. So what 3 numbers from 1 to 20 would you care to say feel lucky?
3, 6, and 9.
3, 6, 9 for the machine. Next, Stacey Howard is the higher ranked player. She can choose
12, 4, 19.
12, 4, 19. Mark Andraco for the 3 numbers, please.
1, 11, 17.
1, 11, and 17. All right.
Very, very odd choices, all 3.
All right, so we're going to start here with Mark Andraco, who will answer his 2-pointer first. That is in the category number 1. All right, Mark, you chose for your 2-pointer in category number 1, Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt movies. Brad Pitt plays a character by the name of Billy Bean in which film?
Oh, Moneyball.
2 points. All right. Now we bounce to Stacey Howard.
All right, and what's the number?
12.
Stacey? 12. Of course it was. All right, Stacey Howard, you are now up in the category 12 is what you selected for your 2-point question. That corresponds to the category of new releases, recently released films, and your question is, in what new release-ish movie does Owen Wilson play the father to Augie, the main protagonist of the movie?
Wonder?
2 points. All right.
One of your favorite movies last year.
Absolutely.
You were an emotional wreck.
I was. All right, now we go back to Mark Andraco now, who has a chance to take his first lead, and that is going to be category 11. That is horror. Horror. All right. In American Psycho, who plays victim Paul Allen that Patrick Bateman murders with an axe?
Jared Leto.
3 points. All right.
All right.
So now we jump back to, now we go to Stacy.
Stacy, you selected number 4, and that corresponds to your 3-point question in the world of thrillers. Speaking of thrillers, pretty good match going on. All right, your question is.
I get that reference.
Catherine Keener and Bradley Whitford play the Armitages in what thriller?
Get Out.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Second one.
Catherine Keener and Bradley Whitford play the Armitages in what thriller?
5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know.
1.
Looking for Get Out.
Get Out.
Oh,
Get
dang it!
All right,
out.
so now Stacey Howard has to hit this 5-pointer or she will be the first one eliminated.
That's right, Stacey Howard, you selected number 19. And that corresponds to your 5-point question in the world of Will Smith. The wonderful world of Will Smith.
Does Will Smith have a world?
And your question is, for 5 points and to stay alive, name the film where an affluent New York couple finds their lives touched, intruded upon, and compelled by Will Smith's character, who is never
Live in Pounds.
quite who he says he is.
Collateral Beauty?
That is
And with that, Stacey Howard has been eliminated.
6 degrees of separation.
So it is down to the machine and Mark Andraco.
Hell of a performance by Stacey.
Stacey, you don't have to leave if you don't want. You don't have to leave if you don't want. Yeah, you don't have to leave. Good.
I just sit here as a loser?
You can, if you want. If you want to see how it pans out, it's up to you.
You want to get out of your thong? Feel free to leave.
It's up to you.
Stay there and support her fellow Viper squatty.
All right, so it does now bounce to the machine here. It bounces to the machine. Now she has to try to take the lead back and force Mark Andreyko to his 5-pointer. And this is category number 2, where it was category 3, excuse me. Category 3 for your 2-pointer, Janine. That was comic book movies. All right, who plays the real Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins?
Liam fucking Neeson.
Five, 4.
Repeat the
3.
question.
Who plays the real Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins?
Right now.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Who plays the real Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins?
Come on, Janine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. Couldn't take the lead on that one.
So now the machine
Don't
goes.
have one more repeat.
Janine has one more repeat. Janine has one more repeat here. She has number 6. Number 6 is her 3-pointer. Number 6 is her 3-pointer. Sports movies. Sports movies. Who plays Robert Redford's love interest in The Natural? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Barbara Streisand.
Looking for Glenn Close. So now,
Okay.
looking for Glenn Close. So now Janine has to hit this 5. If Janine hits the 5, it bounces to Mark, and then Mark has to hit his 5 in order to win. If she misses it, Mark Andreyko will be moving on to play Ethan Irwin in a number 1 contender match. Here is the final question, category number 9 for the machine. Here we go. Category of rom-coms. Category of rom-coms.
Look at that. She spun it and did great with it in round 2.
Here we go. All right. This bro-centric 2014 rom-com starred Zac Efron, Miles Teller, and Michael B. Jordan. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Final one. This bro-centric 2014 rom-com starred Zac Efron, Miles Teller, and Michael B. Jordan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your winner, advancing to the number 1 contender match, the
is the answer. And that awkward moment.
It was the awkward moment.
You're in the Viper squad, and you had 2 chances to defeat Andreyko. Neither one could pull it off.
Crushing defeat for the machine.
Ended match though, and Mark Andreyko comes out on top.
Crushing defeat for the machine. She's furious right now. Crushing defeat to where the machine had it. The machine won. Look, she had 3 chances. Just it didn't work in her favor. Mark Andreyko held strong. He is going to play Ethan Irwin here for a potential shot at a championship. There comes Marquia to support the Viper squad. Viper squad fought really hard. It was a great match, but Andreyko, he just pulled it out at the end.
I thought both Serpents played very well here today, and we'll never know if Mark Andreyko would have gotten his 5-pointer, but Janine could have pushed him to the brink. She did so well with romantic comedies in round 2. She just came across one she couldn't quite conjure in round 3, and that made all the difference.
All right, so now we're going to get an opportunity here to hear from both the victorious Fife Club and from, obviously, the disappointed Viper squad. Here we go.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with the Fife Club, a very proud Emma Fife, and of course Mark Andreyko. Fantastic match. Well done, sir.
It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty, and it wasn't sexy. But I guess a win is a win. There were some deep cut questions there. I actually thought Janine had it, and she's someone to watch. She's coming into her own. I'm scared of her. I beat her this time, but that was Thank you.
As thrilled as I am, obviously, that Mark won. And as you say, a win is a win. It was off to a little bit of a scary start, but I never stopped believing because I know what Mark Andreyko is capable of. But you know what? Janine really did have a very impressive showing. And, you know, I've played her before and Bonnie played her before. And she's not just a fluke, you know, she's the real deal. And, you know, I do think that she is somebody to keep an eye on, and, you know, maybe she'll get an attitude adjustment and make better choices about who she allies herself with.
So now, does this put the beef to rest between you and the Viper Squad? I feel like this has to be the end of it, right?
I mean, at this point, between everybody in our faction, we've beaten all of them. Yes, Janine defeated me in a match, but then I bounced right back and defeated Jay Washington. Then we had Rachel Cushing in her match against Markia, which is one of the best matches that Rachel has ever played. And that's saying something given the level of competitor that Rachel is. And then Andreyko just beat the other two. So let me put it this way. We don't have anything left to prove at this point. What we do still have left to prove is how far Mark Andreyko really is going to go in this league. At this point, he is going to be the third member of the Fife Club to get a #1 contender match. And if he wins, he'll be the third member of the Fife Club to go up in a title match. And that's something that's pretty impressive in my opinion. Obviously I'm biased, but you know.
Absolutely. So what's next? Who do you want next?
Well.
Oh, excuse me. Can I?
Oh, hey, Ethan.
Thank you. May I borrow this for one moment?
Most polite
You can just leave the food on the table out there.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means.
Oh, you're not the delivery boy. I'm
Hi,
sorry.
No, I'm the guy who's going to destroy you. I was actually going to come out here and say congratulations, but I don't even know if I want to do that now. Because look, I've known this guy a long time. He's a great writer, incredibly talented, but unfortunately that means nothing because you're
in Hollywood. It doesn't mean anything.
You're in my way,
right.
and I got to go through you to get to that title. So I'm sorry. It's just what's going to happen.
I respect your playing abilities. As you said, we've known each other for a very long time. I'm a little bit nervous, but everybody has their weaknesses. Even Achilles had a heel, and I'm going to find yours. So it's going to be bloody, but I think I'm going to be left standing.
That may be the case, but as I said when I went up against McWeeny, yeah, you know a lot, but I know a lot more.
We'll see. Christian, you want to set a date?
See ya.
They're doing my tags now to get out of interviews. And we're back with the Viper Squad. Jay Washington, I know that probably didn't go the way you wanted it to, but your girls put up a hell of a fight. I mean, there's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of after that match.
Who said I'm ashamed of anything? I'm not ashamed. I'm pissed off. I'm going to tell you why. The final score was Mark Andreyko 14, Stacey Howard 11, Janine 13. The final score could have been, well, not even the final, going into another question could have been Mark Andreyko 14, Stacey Howard 11, Janine 14. But Christian Howard Christian Harloff, Howard, whoever he is, on the table didn't want to act like he heard Janine say repeat the question when he was trying to say time's up. So that caused her not to have that point. So you see this issue I'm having. I feel sorry for Stacey. Stacey knew it. The wheel didn't go her way. It happens to all of us. Janine got screwed out of this. I don't call this as an Andreyko win. I don't call this as a Fife Club win. I call this as a screw in the Viper Club thing. That's what's been happening over and over again.
Yeah. Janine, you had a really impressive match, and then it's just kind of like you ran out of gas that last round. How are you feeling?
I still had gas. I just got cheated. That's what happened.
I didn't want to say anything, but Emma Fife was really close to Christian Harloff during when he didn't hear you, and I'm saying her force wizardry, it's a real thing. I'm just saying.
I mean, I brought a wig. I don't know what else to do.
All this hocus pocus, non-in-focus stuff keep going on. All this Hogwarts and all this fart forts, it keeps happening. All this widgetry, crumbled up porgs and everything, sprinkly dust in Christian Harloff's hair. That ain't shiny hair gel. That is porg magic. That is why this happened. You understand what I'm saying? There is a conspiracy, and I'm still going to keep my petitioning for the league to look into this demonic possession. Again, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is not like this, okay? Bishop T.D. Jakes said something that applies to this situation at the moment, okay? And also Smokey Norfolk, who was 4'2", say, I need you now, Lord. We need you now. This ain't right.
So Jay, what happens next for the Viper Squad?
We go out and we rebound as always, and we figure out how to get Harloff and Ellis off the desk and how to get a new commissioner, and we just get some blessed olive oil like my grandmama used to have and put it on everybody's head and fix Janine's hammer and get her a new multi-pass and then get Marquis another match because they put up against the demon known as Rachel Cushing.
Watch this video right now if you do not sit up.
What the hell is Roka at, man? Gotta do this podcast. One, I'm better than Roka. Two, I'm better than... What the hell is it? Corruption? Is it? I keep... Oh, shit. Hey, Roku, yeah, let's do this podcast. Come sit down.
I think it's time for us to take a break.
Okay.
You can come back and do the next video. Okay?
Okay. Bye, guys.
Go play.